Mohawk College is growing their bursary endowment from a current $8.7 million to $10 million to assist more students. Mohawk annually facilitates over $8.2 million financial assistance to over 3,800 students.
Tuition set-aside is taken and it's distributed out to students based on financial need through what we call the tuition bursary. And this comes out every semester. An application is open for students to apply by a certain deadline. And in the application, the student would identify their expenses, their resources, the reason and the need in a descriptive letter that's attached. And then it's determined by the financial aid advisors. For the fall, we gave out approximately $1,300 per student, and we had around 350 successful applicants. Then we have other bursaries that are available through the school that students could have a donor specific putting money forward for the students to apply for. And those bursaries can be specific to a program or to a particular school, and they could also be defined criteria that the student needs to meet.
Some bursaries have specific criteria that is needed to be met, including volunteer hours, specific heritage or background, or living with a single parent.
The easiest way that I would say is to actually go to our web page that's available, click on the PDF, take the PDF, print it out, and actually fill it in per the specific due dates. There are some that we currently have for the tuition bursary that the due date was this past Friday, so that cutoff now we would no longer accept for the winter semester. For the other bursaries that we would have that are more donor-based generated, those ones are open and available and can be applied till January 12th.
Students must come to the financial aid office fully prepared with their active student card, their social insurance number, and a piece of government-issued ID. Passport, health card, or driver's license.
When students are actively looking to apply for any scholarships or bursaries, one of the things I would suggest is if they go to the main college webpage and then go into student services, they can come down and look at different things within that, but one of the areas to concentrate on, especially for bursary scholarships or tuition bursary, if that was the case, is to go to financial aid. And that will bring then an overview of some information that's available with regard to all options with financial assistance. Within this area, I'm subclassified scholarships and bursaries. And what I have up and available for students is I actively have an awards workshop presentation that goes through a lot of the information that we like to have students aware of. But if they want to directly apply, they can go into financial assistance options under scholarships and bursaries, and that brings them to a page where there are links to apply. So they can go into a listing of some of the general application awards, which are the ones that are available for September and January. They can get an online application instruction, which gives them an overview of when I said they could go online to apply, how to go about doing that and following through on it. Or alternate, they can apply with a paper application, and this is the PDF for the paper application, and then it is downloaded and we would review. One of the things I've found in coming into this role is that quite often though that the student that applies online does not always give me the same detailed information in the attached letter that perhaps I would get it in say a print form PDF. So I always prefer to ask the student to do it in that hand.
Out of 1,200 students that apply, 300 are not funded due to the lack of correct paperwork.
So I would say on average, perhaps in any given year, anywhere from say 1,000 to 1,400 would apply. And of that, probably you're looking at, I would think, somewhere around 800, 900 are actually effectively getting some funding.
When applying for bursaries, make sure you fill out the paperwork correctly, and in the written report, clearly state the criteria that is asked for the best chance to get the bursary awarded to you.